My first Kirby game was this one. Also, hello. Sorry for being a little late. The short form of the story is that Windows updated yesterday and decided to uninstall some drivers that I had to go back and troubleshoot for about a half an hour. So that was a headache, but I'm back. And it's Kirby time, so I'm going to play Kirby. So let me go ahead and... I'm way behind here. Let's see. Okay. I need to make this a little bit bigger so I can see it a little bit better. Video. No, I don't want to be full screen. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't want to, let's see, scale dimensions by 2. No. Why is there no easy way to do this here? Sorry, I'm trying to make my screen a little bit bigger on my computer. Oh, that does not look good at all. Whoa! Display. Input display, no. Wow, why is this so difficult? All I'm trying to do is make the window bigger. On my... Oh, there we go. Just had to drag it even further. Okay. So, yes, this is Kirby's Adventure. Oh, you started with Kirby 64. That's another good one. I'm thinking about doing that one at some point down the road, but I just watched somebody do that one, so I feel like it needs to be a little bit more fresh in my mind. So, Kirby's Adventure. I'm going to delete the test save that I did and start playing the game. But Kirby Superstar is another great one. I haven't played that one nearly as much as some of the other ones. So I don't have the nostalgia for it that some people do. Also, strangely enough, I didn't own a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. My brother had one, but I only saw him on the weekends, so I had no way of generating my own income when I was a kid, so... Well, unless I mowed the lawn. But yeah, this was my first Kirby game, and I have a lot of fond memories of playing this and watching a friend of mine play this. He was way better at it than I was, and he just happens to be encyclopedic about most games that he plays more than once. Like, Chrono Trigger is another one that he knows a lot. Majora's Mask is one, like, he knows Majora's Mask to the point where when we played it together, he was like, okay, stop, turn left, walk over to that patch of grass, place a bomb, there's a heart piece in there. I'm like, how the hell do you know that? He's like, I don't know, just play it a lot. So... yeah, I decided to play this one before Wind Waker today because my format going forward, I think, at least for the next couple of months, is I'm going to be playing some longer game as my main game, and then I'm going to try to fit some shorter ones in before that on my stream days, and every once in a while I'll have some kind of special event or just a different thing going on. And what's this? Oh, is this the Crane game? Crane Fever. Oh, that's right. No! Get the thick curb, please. Oh no, bad news. Oh, I got it. Sweet. Your friend won't stop talking about Chrono Trigger, it Chrono Triggers you, huh? Yeah, see, as much as I love Chrono Trigger, I mean, I love Chrono Trigger, and I love Chrono Cross too, but I think any fan base or anybody who just doesn't shut up about a single game, like their favorite game in the world, it's like the people who won't shut up about PUBG, or the people who won't shut up about Fortnite, or God, what's another example of just a singular favorite game? I don't know, but you get my point. Rocket League's another one where it's just all that thing just every single day, every single minute, it's just that game. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Nope. Can't just cheese this like I cheese the first level, even though I can actually cheese most of this game by floating over everything. Or using the crash power. Which was a huge waste right there, but oh well. If it isn't Chrono Trigger, it's Earthbound. Oh yeah, there's another one too. Like, I love Earthbound also. I've never beaten Earthbound because I got a little too frustrated with it. And I'm thinking about streaming that one at some point this year, but I don't know. I don't want to risk just getting frustrated at a game that I know I've been frustrated at in the past. Oh crap. Oops. Well, I don't need anything. What I do need is this guy. Get that max tomato. Crash Band. Ooh, actually, thanks for reminding me. I got the Crash Insane trilogy on PS4 last year, and I still have yet to play all the games. I actually want to stream Crash Bandicoot Warped, because I never played that game all the way through, so that's also coming this year. Okay, fine, let's leave. But especially when it comes to RPGs, for all the RPGs that I want to play on stream, I really have to ration out my time and decide which ones I absolutely want to play. At least right now. Because we're almost halfway through the year, and I know that I'm going to play Final Fantasy IX at some point. So, it suits me better to have at least a handful of games that I know are more long-form and can give me a little bit of room to stuff something shorter in during my stream days. Oh, yes! No, no! Well, I'll take Spark. Why not? No! I remember there's a tiny, tiny window of input delay in Kirby's Adventure, at least relative to some of the other Kirby games out there. I'm used to doing things a lot more quickly than I can in this game. Nope. Come on, Froggy. Nope. Oh. Jeez. I mean, I could just float over everything in this game, but that would defeat the purpose of streaming it. Come on, Max Tomato! Are you the only person who prefers pixel graphics to 3D? No, as a matter of fact, go on Reddit and you'll see plenty of people who prefer pixel graphics over 3D. Just look at the response to Mega Man 11. I'll definitely take a nice, clean, flat art style that's a little stylized over lazy 3D. I mean, 3D can be done well, don't get me wrong, but I feel like especially in the mid-90s, there were a lot of developers that just emphasized the 3D part and the polygon part and forgot to make their games look good. Ooh, music! Now I'll get the spark. Oh, come on. It's gonna respawn now. Yep, always. Actually. Oh, I see. It just happens to be a little extra weak against the spark. So you think Star Allies is way less charming than Superstar in terms of looks? Yep, I agree. And it's funny because they took a cut on frames per second just to make it look a little bit sharper and a little bit more 1080p, but it didn't really add a whole lot. As a matter of fact, it was one of the more chief complaints that people had about the game, beyond the fact that it just happens to be easy. Like a lot of Kirby games, but even easier than a lot of Kirby games. So if it's 3D, you prefer low poly. See, I'm kind of in the same camp, but another example that I'll throw out there. So like, think about Mario Odyssey, for instance. Of course the models in that are pretty high poly. Oh yes. Thank you. But they don't go out of their way to make them look as high poly as possible. They still maintain the cartoony feel, which I think, I mean, it not only suits the universe, but it just looks better. I think. Doesn't look too hyper-realistic. Slap curb on anything I'll buy, you really like Star Allies. See, I didn't buy it because I don't have a whole lot of money to throw around on just anything. I have to kind of ration out my cash in terms of game spending, but Kirby is Kirby, and it's fun. Oh wait, easier way to do this. I'll just go ahead and go... Oop, shit. No, come on. Bye, Wispy. Mario's model in Odyssey is 80k polygons. Yeah, I know that part, but compare that to some other games that have just as many polygons with their characters, where the characters look way too hyper-realistic. And Mario looks a lot better by comparison because he's Mario. Okay, Ice Cream Island. Up. I'm gonna go in here. What's... oh. Parasols and beverages. Sounds like a Kirby game. Imagine if they made Mario hyper-realistic when they went to 3D. Yeah, people would puke. Because that would be sick. Totally kidding. So could you imagine Miyamoto, like they put out some video where they're talking about, like, the making of the first 3D Mario. Ah! the making of the first 3D Mario, and it's like Miyamoto, instead of talking about the game design or how fun the game is, he's just like nerding out about how many hairs are on Mario's face. Ooh. I'll take the tornado. So this game's kind of nice and casual because you don't have to spend a whole lot of time in any of the levels. You can just fly through it. But I'll probably do the first few worlds. So we'll just kind of see where I get. Oh, it's this thing. I remember this. Egg catcher. Press the buttons to make Kirby's mouth open. Try to eat eggs, but not bombs. Oh no. Well, I got 5,000 something. Just 5,000 score? Okay. Tornado is OP. That's why I always love the tornado. Also the UFO. That's why I like getting combos. Play the first 8 worlds, then call it a day. Maybe if this was the only game I streamed today, but I don't feel like doing a full playthrough. But it's also not going to take too terribly long to get far in this, so... But as soon as we hit World 3, that's when the hidden switches start showing up, so... This is also going to be a 100% playthrough, because that's also very easy to do, so keep that in mind. I love Tornado. Oh, I love how quickly you can restart it too. But okay, well, I guess I'm not getting the wheel then. We'll go through this the slow way. Or oh wait, no! Come here, wheel. Fine, I'll just keep the tornado then. Actually, no. Wee! Oh man. Am I playing another Sonic game? Did we find a way to make this a Sonic game too? I have no idea why I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, I know why. It's because I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts, and I'm used to just, like, letting enemies respawn and kill them until I get my level ups and stuff. My rare drops. Nope, we can stop now. So I was just going back and forth thinking I was getting experience points, but nope. No. I suck at the cloud trampoline. Go do another crane. Crane fever! Crane fever. I've got a fever and the only cure is thick Kirby. Damn it. Get him by the feet this time. That's a little bit better. Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna be all decked out on lives. All 9 of them. Okay. So we float on through. 'Cause Oh, it's one of these. Nope. Oh, I actually need you. Okay, come here. Stop whacking. Get in my belly. Oh no. Oh wait, I do need the parasol for that, don't I? So it bumps it. Oh well. Nothing too important in this place. Although I do like how the sword power works underwater. The one-up and level end jingles in this sound off. Thought the game was corrupted? Yeah, it's just NES sound chip, man. Also, I didn't think about it until I read about it today, but this was the only Kirby game released on the NES. And then I remembered that Kirby's Dream Land didn't come out until much later in the NES's timeline. Life. Real life. Oh yeah! Best to not go with anything here. Don't know how I avoided that first fork. Okay, come on. Come on, jumps. Anything that has to do with video games doesn't have a life, you say. There are people playing video games that are making more money than my bosses at work right now. But how did they get there in the first place? Okay, moving on now. Let us move on to the next theme stage in Themed World. Ooh, laser and fire, huh? Laser it is. Oh, suddenly we're in the clouds, huh? This isn't butter building. Although it kinda looks like it. Kill the little skinheads. The best ability is copy, it's so useful and necessary. You know, I'd wager to say that the best ability is probably float. But copy comes at a close second. Is it just me, or does the float ability that Kirby has just kind of trivialize the game? Oh, my cat's screaming for something delicious. What does float do? Let you float? Wow. It does a lot of things, actually. So it lets you float for one thing, so it allows you to fly. It also allows the authorities to find you. Especially if the reason why you're floating has something to do with water. Oh no, that was wrong. My name is Mike. Hello. And now I'm normal. You only get 3 shots at Mike and then you're all normal again. This game's also notorious for slowdowns. Because it came out in 1993. Right when the NES was about to poop a shoop. And so a lot of the palette work is taking its toll, but it still runs pretty well. No, I keep getting 4s. It's actually so annoying how you always lose your ability when hit. Yeah, it's just a matter of not getting hit. Oh, the arena! Hello! Yes, I'm ready to fight your green blocks of ice. Actually, I'm not gonna play your way. I'm gonna play dirty. Thank you. Now I am blue, Kirb. Wait a minute. Number 7, did you just find a way to get into my stream? You blurple jerk. Oh, not anymore. Oh, wait, no. He's still here. Green ice is your favorite. Yes, it tastes like lime or grass. See, look, it's you running around. Oh no. What is down here? It's not like I can do much with you anyway, but... I just walk by you? Yeah. There we go. Just a beverage? Yep, it's looking pretty ice creamy now. The theme is definitely, creeping through. High jump! With very little practical use beyond just a couple little special areas. Eh. Why are you emphasizing fire again? Is there something secret here? No! Come back. Oh, here's where high jump becomes a thing. Soda! No! Oh, Crash. Crash, not the Bandicoot. Wow, Blue Kirby wasn't even good enough to be your fake, huh? He's just trying to be somebody he isn't, man. Okay, I think it's boss time. Yep. Okay, it's the... what is this guy's name again? until he comes down. Jump down this way, yep. And then he jumps over there. Oops, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. You hated this boss? Yeah, he's alright. Watched him enough times now to where I've pretty much figured out the whole deal. Yep. Bam! All in the power of Mike! Why didn't I eat the car? I thought the car just bulldozed you. I don't think it's edible. Am I wrong? Okay, now we're at Better Building. The Grease capital of... God, I was gonna say the United States, but... Dreamland? I want more Mike! You got stuck at this level because you rage quitted? Are you talking about this particular stage, or just Butter Building in general? Mike! Oh, there's the switch. Now, how do I get to it? Oh, I think I need the fire. Well, too late now. Maybe I'll go back. Please return to my mouth, thank you. You died so many times you actually managed to get a game over, huh? Dang. Yeah, well, Kirby's Adventure can be a little bit wonky in terms of controls when it comes to Kirby games. I'm gonna play this again and see if I can get to that switch, because I think you just gotta burn your way through. I might be wrong, though. Okay, Flame. You hate when you use an ability and most of them make you stop. Maybe you need the rock for this. Or stone, I should say. Let's try that again. I'll try a different, or maybe a sword? Actually, hold on. Tell you what. Before I waste too much time here, there's a door behind the switch. Yeah, I believe that... Yeah, how does this one work? Oh, when you enter the white corridor, go down until you see 2 blocks and hail the blocks? Oh, that's not too hard. Well, I'm wasting my time with these guys. Light corridor, here we come. Yeah, and then I think it just plops you down into that place. My emulator's lagging. Actually, the game does that. Music is glitching. Yeah, it's partly because I'm switching between windows to... Let's also get the mouse off there, huh? I'm switching between windows, and that always makes some of these things lag. I will continue to be Mike. Hello, Shane the Sonic fan. Welcome to Kirby. White corridor? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not. Yep. First death. Because I was reckless. Yeah, we're only 40 minutes in. What's down here? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Oh, that poor star. There we go. Switch number 1. Oh, no, stop. Ooh, I almost got the roulette power, if you want to call that a power. God, number 4 every single time. That's where you kept dying. Yeah, it can be a little annoying, especially with the fire guys. Now let's go to the arena. Hello! Oh, that's right, you jump. Oops. Oh, come on. So he jumps 3 times, usually 1. Oh, come on. Flip around, but I couldn't do it fast enough. Okay. Throw your guy out. Oh! We killed each other. I can do this. Come on. Boom! Wait, and a nice little max tomato for my troubles, which I didn't even need. But hey, I have the wheel now. Also, yes, the original game did lag just like this. Played it on an NES. Yep, briefly Sonic whenever I have the wheel. Oh yeah, the rocks, that's right. Come here. Hey, that kind of 3D technology, man. Oh, hey. Oh, all that for a stone. That kind of 3D technology was still pretty innovative for an 8-bit system in 1993. The Mickey Mania thing. Well, that was using slightly more impressive technology, too. Whoa! Kirby was the OG when it came to rotating cylindrical towers. Don't really need a wheel for this. Maybe that's kind of useful when it comes to wheel stuff. The wheel world. Too many things happening on one screen. Take that. Ah, it's blue Kirby again. Ooh, I kind of want you. Well. Get in my backdrop, belly. It's you versus Bugsy. You see, you have a little cameo every once in a while to do some wonderful things. Okay, he wants to get backdropped. That was suplex. Yes, it was the originator of the suplex power. So they hadn't quite figured out how to operate it. Oh. Nope, it's still here. What is in you? Doors. Lots and lots of doors. Oh, it's just one of these things. I think you're just playing with an inverted tower. Oh, I see. Sorry, you need to go over here. To get that max tomato. What do we got here? Oh, that's it? Well, that's our level. See, I think I'll get through butter building and then go ahead and switch over. High jump, huh? Well, looks like the game wants me to use high jump. Wait a minute, then why is it giving me a warp star to jump high? Someone should make a level editor for Kirby Superstar. I'm surprised there isn't one already. It seems like something that would have happened a long time ago, given the popularity of the game. Oh, hi guys. A lot of junk going on here. Only Kirby Superstar Ultra? Wow, that was quick too. God, these levels are nothing. And then I get stuck here forever. Four, three, four, four, three, four, three, four, four, three, four, 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 three, four, three, four. Oh, we get to do the quick draw game. I always sucked at this. Well, I killed him. Ooh, can I kill high jump guy? You've literally just finished a playthrough of this game last week? Cool. Also, welcome. I'm just playing this because it's an old favorite of mine. Oh, who is it? DDD? Yep. DDD's the worst. Oh! I got a 1-up out of the deal, so... I was so close, too. Oops. Time to murder you all! Every once in a while I manage to get the DDD, but not that time. I'm sure emulating this game doesn't help me either, but I had to have been like 1 millisecond away from doing it well. Whoop, no, whoop! Aw. No, damn it! I keep forgetting the jump patterns of some of these guys. There we go. Nope. So close. Okay, going over your head now. Actually, no, I'm taking this. Oh, nope, never mind. Let's flip over and... Give me that. Give me your hammer, too. How about that? So yeah, for a little context, again, this was my first Kirby game and also still my favorite. It's a little more archaic than a lot of the others, but... Oh, the cannon ability. I don't really remember it well enough to describe it, but I keep referring to a friend of mine. There's a friend of mine that owned this on the NES, and that's where I played the bulk of this game, and he was always really good about getting the cannon ability and the UFO ability, and... From what I remember, the cannon one just alternates to normal or something else. So I thought it was unused. Oh, it was unused, okay. That's kind of what I thought, because I know he would try it all the time. And he could always get the or the USO. You could always get the USO, but he'd always get the UFO pretty well, but that one always baffled him, even though he'd try. Me, I just resigned to the fact that I'd be bad at getting any of them. It still appears when you use mix. Yeah, I think it's just there because the... Oh no! Can I go back in? I made it. And I made it to the switch! Oh, hello guys! Certain combos get certain abilities. Oh, that's how it works. I thought it was totally random. Give give me lights. Isn't there something down this way? Or am I thinking of a different stage? Nope. God. Yep, I'm thinking of a different place. Cutter, come back. Thank you. Why is there a crater in the moon on the sleep ability icon if that doesn't happen until the end of the game? Foreshadowing! Oh, we at the boss now? Yep. Oh, is this the sun and the moon? Whatever in the hell their names are? Like Mr. Shine and Mr. something? And Moon Boy? Oh, here we go again. Did he just flip me off? Ah! He's flipping me off again. Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, thank you. I knew I was in the ballpark. Although I do like Moon Boy. Come on, do your sun things. Oh wait, I still have this. So as that can be. Slight bit of cheese, at least until I lose it. Oh, like, right there. Oops, that didn't work. One more hit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't get so close to me. I get a little nervous when he gets that close. Bye, Moon Boy. And then the world descended into madness. With no tides, nor no sunshine. Did I just spew out a double negative? I did. Oh well, you know what I meant. Okay, I'll do Grape Garden and then I'll move on. Since we're making such good headway here. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Whoa! Hey, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, UFO! No! I want you so bad. Yay! Just don't lose it. Don't lose it, Sean. Do not lose it. Don't they have an attack where Mr. Bright shines and you have to hide behind Mr. Shine? Oh, I don't think that's in... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's only in the Kirby's Dream Land 2 version of those guys. See, I can just do this for the rest of the game. Oh, except for the tornado. This is where it ends. Who does it better? No! I missed a switch. No, I'll go back for it. I'm not trying super hard to get them all this first time through. That's right. These guys don't give any bomb or anything yet. Oh, that's right, there's an angle on these. No! Yep. Also, I'm so thankful these levels are so short. So I played Return to Dreamland recently, and the length of some of the levels in that game really caught me off guard. Just having been used to a different format of Kirby, because I grew up with this one, I grew up with Kirby 64 and Dreamland 2. Those were the big three that I grew up with. I never, like I was saying, I never owned a Super Nintendo, so I never really got much of Superstar in my life. Not until later, at least. Come on. This is not... It's not a door. Oh, that's door. There's water. Takes me to a different section. Go away, monster. Ugh. Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and get you first. Oh, that's right. Is this anything? Is it just this? Just the Max Tomato? It's the only feature of this room? Nothing there, nope. Oh, good thing I left. I almost thought about hanging out just to see an answer, but... Hello! Ah, damn it. Yeah! Excellent shot. Man. Not good at the cloud trampoline. Okay, so... I think I'm gonna go back for the Switch, so where is it before I do that? Tell you what, I'll do quick draw while I wait for an answer. A little bit slower than... Okay, 17. I gotta be much better for DDD. Oh. I was trying a different way, but I failed. Did you notice there is an extra block in that area with a checker pattern? Oh, okay. Let's go and do that. Oh yeah, that's right, I have Crash. No! Do not fall. Hey, woohoo! Near the end with the waddle-doos, okay. Back in the UFO room. With no UFOs? There's an invisible door behind the extra block. Okay, good to know. Oh, okay. I suppose that... oh, duh. It's like, not even inconspicuous. Boom. They don't reappear until you get a game over for the UFOs. Okay. That explains it. Excuse me, I'm a fire-breathing abomination of nature. Thank you. I got hurt by the sleep power. Okay. We should be all up to date with the switches now. Oh yeah! I already have fire. Cannon! And a 1-up. I'll take it. Oh, that's right, I remember this. Oh, somebody just quoted me. Yes, you may use that as you wish. Thank you for that. That actually gave me a little giggle. Do not fall into the void. But that's like, I guess that's why I can fly. That's why I'm a flying abomination of nature. With the stomach of infinity. Nope. Wait a minute. Is there something over here? Oh, yeah. Oh. Good. I'm glad I accidentally found a switch. No, I don't want to go back to the switch room. I've used it for my bidding, and I'm ready to move on. Cutter. I like Cutter. What if somebody made a ROM hack of Kirby games with just different characters with different gameplay? Oh, so you mean like taking the ideas that they introduced with Star Allies, but just inserting them into older games. Almost kind of like the Shovel Knight effect. See, that would actually be kind of cool. Oh, hey. Nope, never mind. Bye-bye. Okay, just a few more levels, and then fight the boss here, and then probably move on to Wind Waker. Nope! No! I got suplexed. Suplexed. Hey! Stop it. Ow! This is what every encounter with me and an ant feels like in my apartment. I'll take it. Like you'd play as Kirby and you'd always have the Star Rod moveset. DDD could be like Funky Kong. Oh, so DDD would be the funky mode then. Oh, that's right, you can just toss them. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I love this music! Oh, that's right, you don't like it when I try to suck you. No! Ooh. DDD is just replaced with Funky Kong. Okay. What kind of moveset would Funky Kong have? Would he have, like, the moveset that they gave him for, the Switch version of Tropical Freeze, or what? He would just have the funk. Oh, that's right. Did I already blow it? The DDD. The deed. They just give him a whole new set of moves. No! Oh no! I got thrown by a ball. This is like... This is such role reversal right here. After countless generations of being thrown around by people, the balls now do the throwing. Also, did I miss a switch? Did I miss a switch with the previous room? Be like an extra mode. Speaking of extra mode, I kind of want to... It wouldn't be anytime soon after this playthrough, but I kind of want to do the extra mode from this game, because I've never actually played it all the way through before. I think that would be a nice little challenge. Okay, so no switch in that one. It's the arena. Number 5. Oh yes, I like you. You're my best friend. Go to space! Everybody, go to space! Would you like to go to space? The door doesn't turn white when you complete it, you must switch. Oh, here we go again. Come on. Oops. Recklessness. Oh, my best friend. Oatmeal's Adventure. I'd love to play as Oatmeal. Also, when's the Kirby Earthbound crossover game? You've heard about that, right? I survived. I didn't get hit by one of those guys. Oh, I got a number 2 for once. No switch in there either. Froggy! Froggy! Where are you? It's the worst impression of Big the Cat that ever bigged. I suppose I'll go and get this beverage as I slowly careen through this level. What if you had to fight like Dark Kirby? Kinda like an Adventure of Link. You can make a better big impression than that, and that's just saying something? Yeah. I think most people can make better impressions of anybody than I can. Favorite and least favorite ability? Let's see. Favorite is probably sleep. Least favorite is probably nothing. Just kidding. Favorite. God, what's my favorite? I'm thinking about things that I had like a huge... I think sword? No, probably not sword. Probably actually beam. I've always really enjoyed beam. Sword's kind of a close second. I feel like sleep doesn't even count. mean, in real life, my favorite ability is sleep. Oh, why did I do that? There was something there. Ah, okay. Well, luckily these levels are short and I can go back. There was something there... Are you talking about the spot with the rock or the spot with the lights? See, like, normally I don't really care about 100% stuff, but in this it's so easy to just go back and replay a level. And it's such a short game, too, that, I mean, I might as well, right? Might as well try it on the first time through. Turn off the music and put on 1-2 oatmeal. Nah. I think I'm good. I like the Kirby music. Get myself another Michael. Oh, hey, Mike. Who won the Splatfest, Mike? Mike was my team too. Makes me sad. Okay, Light, come here. There you are. I knew it was in the light room. Why do bosses take progressively less damage each time instead of taking the same amount every time? Well, think about, like, what if somebody, like, punched you in real life? Like, especially when it's unprovoked. Like, somebody just walks up to you and they just punch you in the face. It's like, oh man, that really hurts. Oh, I should probably defend myself. That's kind of what I think. And then you're ready for the next hit. Yay! Are you doing an oatmeal remix? Except I'm not very good. Oh, thank you. You guys know my stream. It's an equal amount each time for DDD and Nightmare, so, well, they're ready to fight, man. Especially since at that point, isn't DDD possessed by Nightmare? Oh, I don't want to go to the Warp Star Station. Okay. Kracko! So scared. There's a giant eyeball following up the clouds. Oops. Come back here. Damn it. Being a little reckless here, but you know what? I don't care. Okay. I know that does it for you. I should have grabbed ice so it would be you versus canvas. That'd be kind of fun. That would have been a popular choice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. We'll do Yogurt Yard and Orange Ocean and Rainbow Resort. And the end of the game next time. Because I have some Wind Waker to play. That's how it's gonna go. So... let's go ahead and make a little switcheroo here. Also, if you were hoping I would play through the whole game, sorry, I didn't plan on it. Do ice first. Do you really want me to fight Kracko as ice? You know what, let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, I can't, can I? That's right. I don't think I can do it again until the boss rush, right? Hold on. I wonder... oh, I don't think I can do that. I was gonna see if I can just rewind it all the way back. Nope, can't do that. Not on this one. If I was playing in BizHawk, then I could do it, but... if you stick around for the next part, I'm not only gonna finish the game, but I'm also gonna do the boss rush. So... yep, it'll all happen, but... I forgot that you couldn't just go and re-challenge a boss like that. That's too bad. So, I'm just gonna throw this up for a second. And then... goodbye, Kirby.